I use the market profile to find long setups and translate it into plain English. My edge is simple: patience and daily understanding of the market profile. No hype, no emotions, just the charts. Let's get started. So when I look at the market profile from Friday, I see no tails at the top, no tails at the bottom, which means there's no exhaustion. There is range extension to the downside, which means that sellers tried to auction aggressively down. The rotation factor was 0. Price action was neutral. On above average volume, value overlapped lower. There was also range extension lower. This suggests that sellers are in control and may continue to test lower prices. I'm looking at the 171 level. This 171 level here, I want to see seller exhaustion or buyers kind of stepping in this area. So with Apple, when I look at the market profile, there are no tails at the top, no tails at the bottom. That means there's no signs of exhaustion. There is range extension to the downside in the G block and again in the J block and again in the M block. This suggests that sellers tried to aggressively auction lower. Value is lower as well. It's above average volume. On high participation or high volume, price action was down because rotation factor was -2, and ultimately value was also down compared to yesterday. There were multiple range extension to the downside. This suggests sellers are in strength and may continue to test lower prices. Because I only long, I'm looking for seller exhaustion or buyer stepping in. I'm looking for the 244 to 252 level to see if price retraces back in this area here. So when I look at the market profile, there are no tails at the top, no tails at the bottom, which means no signs of exhaustion. There is no range extension to the upside or to the downside. It means neither buyers nor sellers tried to aggressively auction any one direction. Value from yesterday, it looks like it's lower, and the volume is about at average. On average volume or normal participation, value ended up being lower, despite price action having an upward tilt. So when I did calculate the rotation factor, I got rotation factor of +1. There are no tails, which means no signs of exhaustion. There's no range extension, which means no one tried to aggressively auction any one direction. Buyers did not demonstrate strength, and sellers don't show dominance. The market looks indecisive with subtle downside acceptance. When you zoom out for the Microsoft stock, there's a massive support level in the 345 to 357 area. I'm unsure if price will go back into this area. Once again, I want to see seller exhaustion and I want to see buyers kind of stepping in. I don't see either. I have here is Tesla. So when I look at the market profile, I don't see tails at the top and I don't see tails at the bottom, which means no signs of buyer or seller exhaustion. I do see range extension to the downside, which means that sellers auctioned aggressively lower. Value from yesterday to today, or yet from Thursday to Friday, it looks like it overlaps lower. And the volume looks like it's about at average. On average volume or normal participation, value overlapped lower. There was range extension lower, which suggests sellers tried to aggressively auction lower and were successful in bringing value to the downside. There are no tails, which means no signs of exhaustion. The profile suggests the bulls are weak and sellers are steering the trade in their direction. Sellers may continue to test lower prices. There is a massive support level in the 388 to 395 level, so I'm looking for seller exhaustions or buyers kind of stepping in this area. That concludes my 4 stock. Have a great day, everyone.